day 2, of course, of 2020, and for so many people, the new year is all about embracing those resolutions and living your best life. This morning, we're sharing the stories of 3 inspiring women who pushed themselves to not only lose more than 100 pounds each, but keep it off. They're all featured in People Magazine's Half Their Size issue. We're going to meet them in just a moment, but first, Diane Macedo has their story for us.
38-year-old Shawna Tindal battled her weight since she was young. She says as a teen, she hit over 330 pounds.
At a very young age, I learned to use food for something it can't be. I try to make it my friend and to provide emotional comfort.
She says she would sneak food and binge secretly in her room until college, when some good friends helped her find a new path.
I realized that I could create my own identity away from my family, away from my high school.
41-year-old Marsha Parker says she gained 70 pounds during her pregnancy and ballooned to 290 by the time her daughter was 5.
I wasn't eating in a healthy way at all. Chinese food, fried rice, fried wings, foods that were easy to get and that were more economical for me at the time.
But it was her daughter, Kumari, now 9, who motivated Marsha to take better care of herself.
She not only pressed me to eat healthy like her, she would set my alarm so I could go to my class and start exercising.
Lindy Cellucci started gaining weight in her 30s, eventually hitting 299 pounds.
I gave up a lucrative career and quit smoking all the same. It was a trifecta.
She says she fed her kids well, but her own eating habits fell apart.
I would provide a healthy breakfast for my kids, but for myself, I would grab an ice cream sandwich because it was in the freezer and convenient.
Lindy's turning point came in 2014 on a trip with friends. She couldn't keep up and needed to sit out on a steep walk down to the ocean.
I was so disappointed in myself. I didn't want to be the person who's missing out on life anymore.
For Good Morning America, Diane Macedo, ABC News, New York.
Oh my. We're joined now by People Magazine editor Zoe Ruderman. Hi, Zoe. How are you? Good to see you. Always look forward to this issue.
I love this one.
We were talking. I can only imagine how many people reach out to you, but what was it about these 3 women?
You know, we get so many submissions every year for this issue, but these women really stood out to us because they talked about their emotional relationship with food. This wasn't about, I just want to look better in my jeans or in a bathing suit. It was about changing that relationship. We heard phrases like intuitive eating and freedom. So these were really special stories.
They had to change the inside as well as the outside.
Yeah,
that was
and
so
they
important.
did it all with really hard work. There were no weight loss pills, no surgery. This was just hard work.
Hard work.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much. You want to meet these women?
Yeah!
I know you do. Okay. We're going to bring out Lindy first. Let's see Lindy before and Lindy now. Come on out, Lindy. Strutting down that road. I got this. Right? No, show us how much weight you've lost. She's going to show us right here. Okay, turn it around. Let people. And you know what? We heard a little bit of your story in that setup piece right there.
Yeah, just watch it. It made me cry, actually.
Oh my gosh!
Again.
And talk about that breaking moment for you.
Well, it's awful. You're with your friends, you're the same age as them, and you go to this place that's fantastic. You can go down onto the ocean floor and these awesome flower pot rocks. And I couldn't do it. I stood there and I thought, I can't do 300 steps. I'm 56 years old. I can't do 300 steps. And I stood there and I cried and I was so embarrassed and ashamed. And they went down. I could hear them playing and
taking selfies and everything.
Yeah, they were having a great time. I could hear my friend Laura laughing down there like a crazy. And I just was so disappointed. And I said, that's it. I actually said those words out loud. I'm sure people around me thought, what is she saying?
Yeah,
it's time.
But
it's
you knew right then. You knew right then.
Started right then.
Like so many women, you were putting other people before yourself. So what's your advice to women?
Yeah,
Moms?
for kids, everyone's busy. You all got busy times. You're doing things. I think if I could do it again, I wouldn't have them help me. Incorporate them into my plan. So on a Sunday, spend a few hours in meal prep. Get some things in the fridge. Get all that stuff, into the freezer. And then when you get up in the morning and you need something, you're not going to go for the ice cream sandwich because guess what? It's not going to be there.
Oh, wow.
Right? Right? So, yeah.
advice. That's such great advice.
Yeah.
Very happy
Clean
for you.
environment. Thank you so much.
Very happy.
Thank you.
Are you ready to meet Marsha?
Yeah.
Okay, here is Marsha before, and here is Marsha now. Come on out, Marsha. Show people how much weight you've lost. All right, you've talked about this, and this is something I'm sure a lot of your readers reach out to you about. Women during and after pregnancy gaining weight, and that is what's happened to you.
Exactly, yeah.
And your daughter helped you.
I'm blessed to have her as my little girl.
How
Oh
did
God,
she help you with the transformation?
She started reading early, so she would read food labels with me, set the alarm so I could go to my classes. She would run with me. She would tell me how proud she is of me. She's amazing.
I saw her bright and early. Is that Kamari right there?
That's Kamari.
She's 9 years old now.
Yeah.
What do you want to tell her?
You are so powerful. Like, you were able to use your love to influence an adult, you know? So there's nothing that you can't do. And I want to be like you when I grow up.
I'm going to go off script. Come up here with your mama. Come up here with your mama. You stand here with her. All right? You stand here with her. All right. Last but certainly not least, Zoe. Shawna? Okay, Shawna, this
Very
is
excited about this.
Okay, here's Shawna before, and now Shawna, come on out. I'm so happy for you, Shawna. Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, bless your heart. Okay, so show people how much more.
Oh, yes.
Oh, wait, you lost.
Yes.
Yes. Drum roll. 165. Proud of each and every one of you. Now, Shawna, you said that this is something that a lot of people, that you've had a history of dealing with your weight. You said even in middle school you were, what, 300 pounds?
Yeah,
at one
right.
So what was that moment for you? What turned it around for you?
You know, I have to say that becoming who I was, knowing who I was meant to be, and starting to learn that from adolescent into early adulthood, and knowing that I was worthy of being treasured regardless of my size. Regardless of my size. And being empowered by that and knowing that gave me the freedom to say, food doesn't have a magical power over me. I can use it, I can enjoy it. We're allowed to enjoy food, allowed to have fellowship with food, but it doesn't have to have a stronghold over us.
And Zoe, as you explained, and you really personified that, all three of you, insight, that you just really felt that it was more for feeding your soul than anything else.
And that really jumped out at us, especially with your story. It was about freedom from that power that food had held over you for your whole life.
All right. Well, Zoe, thank you.
Thank
Ladies,
you.
thank you very much. Congratulations to all these beautiful women. And People Magazine's half the size issue is out now. To learn more, go to our website. Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.